Ayesha Curry's Twitter rant backlash is racist. Remember TIPPER GORE? Ignore Stephen A. Smith. Ayesha Curry's Twitter rant backlash is racist. Remember TIPPER GORE? Ignore Stephen A. Smith. Thank you for tuning in to Laurel with the Black Political Buzz Network. I want to address the recent controversy surrounding some tweets that were posted on Twitter by the beautiful young wife of NBA superstar Stephen Curry. His wife Ayesha Curry posted these Twitter rants. One of the Twitter rants that she posted stated that the NBA games are rigged. That's right. Stephen Curry, NBA superstar, his beautiful young wife Ayesha Curry, she publicly tweeted. She later deleted the tweet. She later deleted her tweet, but not before it was captured, or copied by someone else. That the NBA games, the playoff games, are rigged. Well, many white people have said that for a long time. Many white people, including some celebrities, have said that the NBA playoff games are rigged to make more money for the teams. So, she said it now, and it's a big deal. Oh, I forgot. Her husband, Stephen Curry, works for the NBA. So that means she can't say anything about the NBA. That's derogatory. Now, Ayesha Alexander Curry, her maiden name is Alexander. She is a native of Toronto, Canada. That's right. Ayesha Curry, a beautiful young black woman, is a native of Toronto, Canada. So her background is not, deeply rooted in the USA. Her background, her culture is not deeply rooted in the United States black culture. Stephen Curry is the son of former NBA star Dale Curry, who played for the Charlotte Hornets. Dale Curry is a former NBA star, and he played for the Charlotte Hornets. Now, both Stephen Curry and his wife Ayesha Alexander Curry, they both met in Charlotte, North Carolina. They both met as as teenagers in Charlotte, North Carolina, while attending, I guess, like church youth groups. However, once again, Ayesha is not from the United States. She's from Toronto, Canada. A totally different country, a totally different culture. Now, Dale Curry, the father of Stephen Curry, is more of a conservative, reserved individual. Even though Dale Curry was an NBA star, he was a very conservative family man. He was a conservative family man, and his son, Stephen Curry, the NBA superstar, is more conservative, more reserved like his father. But Ayesha is more open-minded. She's more, fearless. Ayesha is more fearless, more bold. She's not timid. Most black people who were born and raised in the South, I find them to be more timid, less, open, or less bold when it comes to rocking the boat and changing, things. So most black people who were born and raised in the South, it doesn't matter how educated they are. They can be very well educated and still possess that timidity and not be bold and open, or not wanting to change things or rock the boat. Loretta Lynch and Anthony Fox. I'm just saying. So Stephen Curry is going to be less, apt to rock the boat and change how things are, or speak out against things than his wife Ayesha. And Ayesha is not going to just sit back and be a mouse or a wallflower. And that's probably why her husband, Stephen Curry, was attracted to her. Stephen Curry didn't just notice her physical beauty, and she is very beautiful. He also was attracted to her because of her open, fearless personality. Ayesha Curry appears to be more outgoing. Stephen Curry appears to be more conservative, like his father. Opposites attract. Now, Ayesha Curry is also a professionally trained actress. Ayesha Curry is also a professionally trained actress and a professional gourmet chef. So, because of her training as an actress, Ayesha knows how to work the media. Ayesha knows how to work the media. And I would say that Ayesha Curry's Twitter rants are a great PR move. It is a great PR move. The playoff games are coming up. So she's drawing attention to her husband. Now, I don't advocate NBA wives or any wife of a prominent public figure to go out there and do anything that's going to make their spouse, make their husband look bad. I repeat, I do not advocate that the wife of a public figure do anything that's going to make her husband, appear in a negative light. But the Twitter rants that Ayesha posted online, I'm sure her husband, Stephen Curry, the NBA superstar, did not tell her to do that or say those things. I'm sure he didn't tell her or advise her to go out there and post those tweets online. Those are her free speech tweets. I repeat, Ayesha Curry's tweets, those are her free speech tweets, not her husband's. So what is Stephen Curry supposed to do? Divorce his wife? Throw her overboard? I repeat, what do you all expect Stephen Curry to do? Because his wife posted a bad tweet online. Throw her overboard, divorce her, get rid of her, denounce her, as Stephen A. Smith probably would want him to do. Stephen A. Smith is a very well-known black sports commentator, also from New York. And he's saying that Ayesha Curry should stay in her place. That's right. Stephen A. Curry, a black man, is saying that Ayesha Curry should stay in her place and be a nice woman, be a nice, quiet black wife, be a nice, quiet black wife, like LeBron James' wife, Savannah. So Stephen A. Smith is comparing Ayesha Curry to Savannah James, LeBron James' wife, saying that Ayesha should be quiet. Stephen A. Smith, do you personally know LeBron James' wife? Do you, Mr. Smith, personally know LeBron James' wife? Do you live with LeBron James and his wife? Do you know if she's quiet like that in real life? How do you know she's quiet in real life? Oh, okay. It's okay to be talkative and outgoing and speak up behind closed doors. But when you're in public, as an NBA wife, keep your mouth shut, especially if you're a black NBA wife. That's what Stephen A. Smith is saying. Ayesha Curry is more outgoing, and she's from Canada. Savannah James is from the United States, Ohio, I do believe. 2 different countries, 2 different women, 2 different black women. Now, let's bring up TIPPER GORE. TIPPER GORE. TIPPER GORE is the former wife of former vice president of our nation, Al Gore. You remember Al Gore? Al Gore served as vice president under Bill Clinton. He was married to TIPPER GORE. TIPPER GORE, back in the 1990s, I was a young girl back then. TIPPER GORE, she started a campaign to bring down and destroy the careers of many black rappers and black hip-hop stars. That's right. TIPPER GORE, she started a national campaign to go after and bring down and destroy the careers of many black rappers and hip-hop stars. Like Ice-T. You remember Ice-T? She said that these black rappers and black hip-hop stars were destroying the minds of our children. What she meant was white children. She made the record companies put labels on the albums that were recorded by black artists like Ice-T, and other artists, saying that these albums are explicit in language. She made the entertainment industry put warning labels on all the albums that were recorded by black hip hop stars and black artists, rap artists, saying that a warning, the language in this album is explicit. Now, she didn't do that. Tipper Gore did not do that to the white rock stars. White rock stars, they use curse words and profanity in their albums too. I repeat, white rock stars, they frequently use profanity and curse words in their albums as well, when they record their albums. But Tipper Gore, she didn't go after destroying the musical careers of white rock stars, only the careers of black hip-hop artists and black rap stars like Ice-T, etc. But nobody told Tipper Gore to shut up. Nobody, not even the NAACP, not even Bill Clinton nor Hillary Clinton. No one told Tipper Gore to shut up and stay in your place. No one told Tipper Gore, you're the wife of a vice president. You need to stay in your lane, keep your mouth shut. No, they didn't do that because Tipper Gore was a white woman. Now, Al Gore is no longer married to Tipper Gore, but back then he was. And Tipper Gore represented Al Gore. And because Al Gore was the vice president under Bill Clinton, Al Gore and Tipper Gore both represented the Clinton administration. And they went after these black artists to try to destroy their careers by saying their music was poisoning the minds of America's children. All Tipper Gore had to do, all she had to do was make sure her children, who at that time were minors, at that time her children were minors living with her and her husband. All she had to do was make sure that her children were not purchasing records or albums that were recorded and produced by these black hip-hop stars or black rappers. She didn't have to bash the careers or slam or destroy the careers of those black hip-hop stars and black rap stars. All she had to do was make sure that her children were not taking money that she and her husband gave them and go to the music store or record store and buy albums that were recorded by black rap stars who were using profanity. But no, she didn't do that. She went after these black stars to destroy their careers and put warning labels on all their music, but not the white rock stars. But nobody told Tipper Gore to shut up. Nobody told Tipper Gore to stay in her lane, stay in her place. But now they're doing that to Ayesha Curry. So Ayesha Curry can't have freedom of speech. Her husband, Ayesha Curry's husband, is not a vice president of our nation. Tipper Gore, her husband, was the vice president of our whole country. Stephen Curry is just an NBA superstar. He's not a president or a vice president. And like I said earlier, I don't advocate any wife of a public figure doing anything derogatory to bring down, or destroy her husband's career professionally. But let's see what's going on here. Let's weigh it. Let's compare. Is it about race? Because Tipper Gore wasn't told to shut up. She was allowed to go out there and keep on running her mouth. She went on every talk show. Talking about black rappers and black hip-hop stars. And no one told her to shut up. But Ayesha Curry can't talk. She has to stay in her place because she's a black woman in America. Thank you for tuning in to Laurel at the Black Political Buzz Network. Goodbye.